Hey everybody, Happy New Year. It is your boys, Royally Rumbled. My name is Jordan.
As always, I am Robert.
This is episode 38, and it's the first time we are actually doing a revisit. So, Royally Rumbled revisits what?
We are looking at the biggest Royal Rumble of all time, greatest Royal Rumbles excluded because they don't mean anything. We are looking at the Royal Rumble from 2011.
Yeah, the 40-man Royal Rumble match, the one that actually means something.
Yeah, the one that, the winner actually goes to WrestleMania and faces the champion, does not get a big green stupid belt that means nothing.
Yeah, so we're going to sync up our WWE networks here, and we are going to watch the 2011 Royal Rumble match in its entirety, and we're going to talk over it and kind of give our thoughts and comments. Now, I have not rewatched this match ever. I watched it live from some illegal stream, I'm sure. But, yeah, that was the last time that I have seen this match.
There is a very good chance I did not even watch this live because this is pre-WWE Network, and I may or may not have streamed this illegally. I don't recall.
So let's get right into it. Go to Justin Roberts in the ring for the introductions. Officially, we are at 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 17 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and away we go.
This is exciting. I'm very excited. They're in Boston for this one. Allegedly a sold-out arena. It looks pretty packed, and this is when people still kind of brought signs.
Yeah, signs were pretty popular. Kind of missed that a little bit. But then when I go see it, I don't miss it because nobody is blocking my view.
Yeah, signs are definitely I like them when I'm home.
Yeah, everyone looks pretty excited. I've never seen a Royal Rumble in person before, but I can only imagine how much fun that would be.
Dude, I want to so bad.
It's my favorite pay-per-view.
Number 1.
Yeah.
CM Punk.
Oh, this was when he was with the New Nexus.
Yeah, the New Nexus.
I mean, there's always a chance that we see CM Punk back in this year's 2020 Royal Rumble.
I'm not holding my breath.
Could you imagine if Lesnar comes out as number 1 and Punk is number 2?
No, I can't.
And then Punk eliminates Lesnar?
I can't imagine that.
That would be amazing.
I would need new shorts.
Honestly, though, I don't...
multitude of reasons.
I don't know necessarily if I would expect him back.
No. I don't think it's happening.
I don't think... definitely not at the Rumble. I think it's still too soon.
But this is just months before the pipe bomb.
Yep.
So... because that New Nexus angle was a little weird.
Oh, it was super weird at the time. I remember watching it and being like, why would they pair Punk up with them? It doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
But I mean, basically, the New Nexus was hot garbage. the entire thought of it.
That's not a song I recognize.
No. Oh, it's the Core.
Oh, wow.
Ezekiel Jackson accompanying Wade Barrett?
Wade
or is it
Barrett.
the other? Oh,
wait. Here's
never
more
mind.
of the Core. Oh, boy. Oh, man. How ill-advised was the Core? Oh.
They realized that they screwed up the New Nexus, and they were like, we need an NWO Wolfpack now.
Oh. I hate that you even describe it that way. Oh, my God.
If you
Justin
asked me
Gabriel,
at this... If you asked
Justin
me...
Gabriel, Heath Slater, Ezekiel Jackson, and Wade Barrett.
If you asked
Good
me...
Lord.
Oh,
my
good.
God, no.
It's the New Nexus.
Oh, there's Husky Harris and Mason Ryan.
Yeah.
And the other guys are already out of the ring. Like, they're already...
Oh, Curtis
there's
Axel.
No, that's Michael McGillicuddy.
That's true. Oh, David Otunga.
And David Otunga, of course. Wow.
Oh,
Oh my
It's
God!
the anonymous Raw general manager.
Oh no!
There's so many things in this match already.
And there
that
was
have...
Frank the Clown, right behind Michael Cole.
No, I don't think that's Frank the Clown. That just looks like some guy dressed as a clown. It does
Jordan,
not look like Frank.
Nobody else.
I don't know. Maybe it caught on.
Wait, are you actually trying to insinuate that somebody else went to WWE events in that era dressed like a fucking clown? Oh God!
Is that John Cena's dad behind?
That
Jerry
looks
the
like
King
John
Lawler?
Cena's dad back there.
That's
They're in
definitely
Boston.
John
That would
Cena's
make sense. Shit. Oh, the anonymous GM is kicking everybody out of the ring except for Punk. And if they don't leave, they get disqualified. And then Punk's gathering his troops. All right. Jesus Christ.
What a weird feud between these two groups, right? Like, honestly, like thinking back at that
I've
point.
blocked all of this out of my memory. So watching it's actually just riddling me with PTSD. Dude, the anonymous general manager was the biggest missed opportunity they've ever had.
Yeah. And then they, like, set it off as a joke that it was, like, Hornswoggle or something.
How bad, dude. Terrible. Oh, now see, this is cool.
Wow.
Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan and CM Punk starting off the 2011 Royal Rumble. I don't even remember this.
No, this is classic Ride of the Valkyries.
Yeah. Dude, I love that
Did they say he was the current U.S. champion?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the U.S. champion.
Dude, I love that they made
cool.
an elite figure of this Daniel Bryan. Because I have it.
Punk looks like he's got frosted tips.
He does. Well, I think if I remember correctly, he just straight up dyed his hair blonde or like bleached his hair blonde right after it like grew in like that.
Oh, okay.
So there were photos of him with blonde hair at a house show. Mm-hmm. And then I guess when it came to Raw on Monday, he like had to darken it or something.
He workshopped it, nobody liked it, and he went back.
Yeah.
This is like this is American Dragon Daniel Bryan, I'm guessing, right?
No, this is just like vegan Daniel Bryan.
Well, he's always vegan Daniel Bryan.
American Dragon Daniel Bryan has never wrestled in the WWE except for on an episode of Velocity in 2003.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, I just mean like that era of Daniel Bryan as opposed to Yes Movement and
oh yeah, this is all
post Yes Movement and whatever the hell was
and
happening.
The new
in Team
Daniel
Hell No.
Bryan.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a nice.
And Matt Striker threw a bone to everybody. He said, "The internet loves this matchup."
Well, going back right before we hit record, you and I were talking about Matt Striker. So
I love his commentary style.
It's Matt Striker,
absolutely love it.
Michael Cole, who was a heel at this time, and Jerry the King Lawler on commentary,
who's always dog shit.
But yeah, really miss Matt Striker on commentary.
Oh, okay. So number 3 is Justin Gabriel. Ugh. I'm sorry, PJ Black, for those of you who have only started watching wrestling in the last 4 years. The what do they call him? The Darewolf?
The Darewolf.
Sign in the crowd says, "What a maneuver!"
This is like a really interesting combination of workers right now.
Yeah, I mean, you enjoyed Justin Gabriel's work. I never did.
They could have done so much more with him, and they just never did.
He's just the 450 guy.
Yeah. And he never looked completely comfortable doing the 450.
No, he always looks very... Oh, he's out already.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan just dumped him over the... Well, at least we get 2 more minutes of just CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan.
That's true.
Maybe that's why they did it.
Wait.
Never mind. Not 2 minutes at all. I guess it was 2 minutes from when he entered the ring.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder.
Nice. This is like prime of his career.
This is peak Zack Ryder. This is apex Zack Ryder.
Yeah. He's super over at this point.
But this is this before or after?
It's before.
They take his they use Cena to take his momentum.
That's about a year before. Man, Ryder's just like laying it in, man.
Oh yeah, he's fired up.
It's amazing to like look at Zack Ryder now and just see like the difference in his physique and his look altogether.
Yeah. Nice. An assisted
Rough Rider.
What is it
Rough
called?
Rider.
The low rider?
Oh, and he's out.
And he's out. Hip toss by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has eliminated 2 competitors.
Jobber exit this way. What a great
man, the sign guy with the red hat and the blue shirt. Fantastic.
It's amazing that like there wasn't more done with CM Punk and Daniel Bryan in this time period.
Yeah. Yeah, what a mismanagement on their behalf.
But like at the same time, I'm almost glad because when they did eventually cross paths, it meant a lot more because they were way more established.
Wow. William Regal.
Dude, Regal and Bryan tying it up too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Regal's just kneeing Punk in the face. Oh my God.
A half and half suplex. Dude, Regal looks good.
Yeah.
Like he looks old compared to them, but like he's laying his shots in.
Oh no, yeah. Wrestling wise, he looks fantastic.
And he's like not having any trouble at all.
No.
Like flipping.
No, I mean
they're
they're also getting up for him, but he's not having any trouble.
Yeah.
Dude, the knees. Oh my God.
Dude, I think he might have legitimately knocked CM Punk out. Oh my God. Dude, legit though.
Oh my God.
I think he just legitimately knocked CM Punk out.
He tried to pick him up and Punk didn't. He's just limp.
His arms, you could tell. His arms went dead.
Yeah. That was. Oh wait, he's up. He's awake.
He's getting there, but like
the lights are on.
He's definitely not all with it. He definitely got a concussion right off.
Oh, and then he just kicks Regal's fucking head off. And then Bryan returns the favor. Woof.
Oof.
Damn.
This is crazy that this match started off like this.
I love William Regal in this match, but they had 40 guys to fill, which explains why they're going to use all of the core.
He was still active at the time, though. Regal was still active at the time.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm saying they had to fill 40 guys. And, I mean, he probably... I remember... Didn't he win a King of the Ring?
Yeah, I think it was later that year.
And here's Ted DiBiase with Maurice.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, Maurice, huh?
Yeah, I was just watching Ms. and Mrs. last night, honestly.
Oh, Maurice. Yep.
Oh, that was a nice drop kick.
DiBiase is getting way up there.
Yeah. I think Ted DiBiase Jr. was a missed opportunity by WWE.
Definitely, but like I don't know if it's 100% on them.
It's not.
I feel
like it's a mix
of promo
of...
work for me. Like his dad was the epitome of charisma.
Yeah,
and he just when he had a microphone, was like Valium. Bryan is just kicking the shit out of Regal. Oh my God.
Regal definitely told him to
Lord. He did the yes kicks.
Yeah. Well, because he's definitely British strong styling him. Mm-hmm. Before British strong style was a popular thing.
Before when William Regal was the only person doing them.
Yeah.
10.
But
9.
Bryan
All
kind of
right.
had that hard-hitting style.
Yeah.
But it was
yeah.
more mixed with Japanese wrestling
Yeah.
in Ring of Honor and stuff. Ooh.
John Morrison.
Okay.
Oh, boy. I like this ring right now.
He's about to make his return, too.
Very excited for that.
Ooh, he almost
Oop.
slipped.
One of those goofy kicks that he does. Where it's like cool in theory, and then he tries to do it, and it just does not pan out.
Yeah.
He's knocking everybody down, typical for a new entrant.
He needs to kind of
Nice.
slow it down. He feels like he's rushing. And
Oh, yeah.
Like, part of... Oh!
Standing Spanish Fly.
Nice. It's going to be cool to see Morrison, like, tear it up with guys like Ali and Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see Morrison now
Yeah.
in WWE with who they currently have.
Yeah.
At a certain point for me, he wore out his welcome
Like,
in WWE.
oh,
He just
before he
wasn't
left?
exciting anymore. Oh, this is he just Regal hit him and he monkey grabbed the wall.
Oh,
and
and
then
Regal's
DiBiase
out.
dumped William Regal.
Morrison okay.
Still on top of the
barricade.
barricade.
He's just walking across. That was the first time that has ever happened.
Yep.
He did it before Kofi.
And then he just kicked Regal in the head for good measure. And another weird kick coming into the ring.
Yep. I feel like Morrison has grown as a performer since, like...
That's
with,
more
like-
what I was saying was like at a certain point we had seen everything that he could do and he wasn't really exciting.
No.
And then he left.
He did Lucha
and
Underground.
He did everything
Yeah.
since he left. Impact, Lucha Underground. So him coming back now with all these different experiences, I think it's gonna be real cool to see.
Yeah, because up until that point, he's literally only worked the WWE style. You know, like there was never
Oh my god.
Yoshitatsu.
Oh.
I was never a fan of Yoshitatsu. I know he was like very
Nope.
popular among like the internet wrestling community.
Was he?
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't. This predates Twitter for me, and this predates my thinking about wrestling in any capacity other than what I'm watching.
Yeah.
So for me, Yoshitatsu was just a guy that sometimes worked on SmackDown.
Fun fact, though, after Yoshitatsu left WWE, he wrestled a match against AJ Styles in New Japan, I believe, and broke his neck on the Styles Clash.
How do you break your neck on
Because
the Styles Clash?
he tucked his chin.
Oh,
so
he
he
didn't pull his
landed-
head back. He tucked it.
Yep, he landed on his head.
Jesus Christ.
I'm pretty sure that was him that broke his
That's
neck.
the fifth time they've showed the replay of Morrison grabbing the wall, by the
Because
way.
look at the crowd reaction. I don't blame them. It's way more interesting than what's currently happening in the ring.
Yeah, Yoshitatsu is laying it in on Ted DiBiase Jr. And Bryan is hung up in the ropes, and Punk and Morrison are catching their breath or trying to push him out.
Punk's just like, okay.
Yeah, he just walks away. He's like, why would I fight these 85 overalls when I could take out these 70 overalls?
But if you think about it, like at the time, Punk is like the biggest star in this match right now.
Oh, wow. Husky Harris.
Yeah.
And that is why Bray Wyatt wears a shirt when he wrestles. He calls himself the Army Tank with a Ferrari engine, is what Michael Cole just said about Husky Harris.
Oh my God. I think he just shoot punched Yoshitatsu.
Slow him down. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tatsu's on the ground holding his face.
So wait for a receipt. Look at him.
And,
He's going right for him.
He's kicking. I mean, those aren't. I don't think he shot on him there.
No.
Those are just standard kicks.
I think he might have laid his
But he
kicks
did go
in a
right for
little
him.
bit, but he went right for him.
He's like, so Husky Harris is standing in the corner, essentially protecting Punk from taking any damage.
Yeah. Dude, it's so weird to see him in this match.
Which
Pre-Bray
one?
Wyatt. Like, you can't even tell that they're the same person.
No.
Didn't get him over.
Chavo. Nice.
Really underrated performer. I really wish
I'm a big fan of Chavo.
I wish they did way more with him. His program working with CM Punk and ECW was a lot of fun, but it never went beyond that, unfortunately.
We're going to get Three Amigos right out of the gate? All right.
He won't be in the match long, don't worry.
It seems like everybody's working with DiBiase when they get in the ring. Oh, Punk cut off the Three Amigos. And then he's going to take at least two himself.
Yeah, and then someone's going to come in to cut him off, and then they're going to swap.
Yep. There's Morrison.
That's a cool spot. Good for him, man. And that's the thing with like the Rumble matches. There's got to be like moments.
Yeah. I keep every time a new guy comes in, I keep thinking that they're gonna do the suplex to Chavo with how hard they're jumping. Big reaction, and then Husky Harris cuts him off. Interesting.
Yeah, Husky Harris is like super green, and you can tell. Like, he does not belong in this match right now. They called him up way too soon.
40 man, Jordan.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying, like, at the time, he should have never left FCW.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, Mark Henry. But this is like World's Strongest Man Mark Henry, but he like...
Yeah, this is Smiling Mark Henry. Yeah. This is pre-Hall of Pain Mark Henry, right?
Yeah.
Ted DiBiase's the first guy everybody goes to. He's got that job this in 2011.
Yeah.
Interesting. He just caught Chavo.
Yeah, so Chavo's going.
And Chavo's out. Oh yeah, this is a really tight braids Mark Henry.
Yep. Oh my God, Yoshitatsu's done.
It's funny because Henry came out smiling, but like he gets in the ring and suddenly there are no smiles.
You know what would be cool? To see Mark Henry this year in the Royal Rumble match and have a moment with Keith Lee.
Oh shit, that would be awesome.
I just noticed that because they did a really dramatic zoom on Mark Henry's face, and I was like, you know who's really good at that?
Yeah,
Keith Lee. So that would be a moment that I would love to see this year.
And Henry also eliminated Yoshitatsu before being sat on by Husky Harris.
It's a good strategy.
Oh, wow, JTG.
This was after Shad got released. So it was solo JTG.
Oof. So sorry.
Dude, imagine wrestling in those shoes.
No, I can't imagine wrestling in Tim's.
They've got to be like...
He had money. They're legit Tim's.
Yeah.
Okay, and that...
But, like, how loose do your ankles must feel? I can't even imagine.
He came in real fast. I think he punched everybody at least once before he got to Mark Henry and got knocked down.
Morrison's firing up on DiBiase Jr. there.
It's very interesting.
It's interesting that JTG is just fighting against Mark Henry. Oh, and there's Punk. Okay, Punk took out his knee. Smart. And that's why Punk is a better wrestler than JTG.
Why? Because he was punching Mark Henry on the up top?
Yes, in like the face.
So stupid. The way that they have the camera makes me feel like it's going to be a surprise entrant right now. No.
It's Michael McGillicuddy.
It is just Michael McGillicuddy.
What a surprise.
Ugh, what a terrible fucking name, dude.
I still don't
Horrible.
understand why they don't just let him be Joe Hennig. Like, what's the problem with that? Because they don't own it?
I guess. But, I mean, Michael McGillicuddy?
Well, that's why they
How did they
changed
think-
it. They were like, oh, yeah, that was a bad move.
But, like, how do you even pick that? You know what I mean? Like, you always hear about how JTG's out. You always hear about how they get, like, a list of names to choose from. Mm-hmm. He chose Michael McGillicuddy? How did you think that was going to catch on? The alliteration?
Yeah, I was just about to say.
That's just...
And, like,
dude, I don't know.
it bothered me so much because, oh my God, Daniel Bryan just straight up jumped on Husky Harris's back and took him, and he just fell. He just collapsed. It's crazy that these two are going to be wrestling each other at this year's Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
For the WWE Championship. Or the Universal title, whatever.
And there's DiBiase's finally done.
Yeah.
Huge backdrop over the ropes. That was cool. We're up to entry number 14 of 40.
Chris Masters.
Chris Masters.
There's a guy who, like, kind of fell off the face of the earth.
He still wrestles.
No, I know, but, like, he was, like, so hot in, like, 2007, 2008, and then completely just, like, lost all momentum.
He just chopped Husky Harris in the jaw. He caught him with a back chop on the bottom side of his jaw, and Harris immediately went to a knee and held his face.
Dude, I love that the Master Lock was like a thing, and it's just a full Nelson.
Yeah,
but like
I
protected
really liked
that move.
Yeah, when they were doing the challenge that they did.
Yeah,
that was awesome. I loved every one of those.
Me too.
And I don't know why exactly.
I don't know.
I just thought it was cool.
They like would invite different people in every week.
Yeah.
But it like worked.
And then didn't they feed that to Cena also?
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn it.
He wasn't ready for that spot that he was in at the time. They should have focused him on the Intercontinental title or something.
Yeah, but they fed him to Cena.
Yeah.
Instead. And then he was like a man without a fucking home.
Yep.
Oh, God. This is David Otunga.
That's a nice nexus.
I believe this is pre-marriage and divorced from Jennifer Hudson.
No, I think it was all within the same. I think it was marriage.
Yeah, you think he was already married?
I think he was already married. Because you know Jennifer Hudson wasn't like, yo, he's a WWE
they just
wrestler.
eliminated Daniel Bryan unceremoniously. Oh, because he's got
four guys.
3 members of his group in there. And there goes Chris Masters. Thank you for coming.
Oh, I remember this part. Okay.
The new Nexus clears
the ring. Oof.
And Morrison's out. With the exception of Mark Henry.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna throw Husky Harris into him.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, use a battering ram. You know what I mean?
An incoming tank, as Jerry Lawler just
with
exclaimed.
a Ferrari engine.
That means he's fast.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, and Mark Henry's gone, and now it's just CM Punk and the new Nexus.
Oh wow, they did get married early, huh?
Tyler Rex, man.
Wow. That is
Isn't he in New Japan now?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure he's in New Japan. I don't know because I don't watch it, but if you're listening to this, somebody find us on Twitter at Royally Rumbled and let me know if Tyler Rex is in New Japan Pro Wrestling right now.
He is retired.
Oh.
He is retired.
Interesting.
Wow. He's 41 now?
Really?
That's what it
I
says.
guess.
That
makes
is according
sense.
to the machine here.
Oh, and he's gone. He didn't even stand a chance. They didn't even give him any shine.
Yeah, he retired, I think, as of 2014, it said.
Huh. I mean, I'm sure his phone wasn't ringing off the hook to get bookings.
So, all 4 members of the New Nexus are in there, and nobody else.
Punk getting
and everybody's taking a knee, looking at what time it is.
Punk is getting a much-needed rest, starting
Yes.
the Rumble off. See,
But he's psyching himself up.
Yeah.
Kozlov.
Oh, this was during his run with Santino, too.
Is that why he's running like a goof?
Yeah. Because he's a goof.
Jesus. He just kicked Punk across the ring.
Dude, I never gave a
What?
shit about Vladimir Kozlov. Never a once.
No, because it was just so paper thin. It was like, oh, another Russian villain. You know?
Yeah.
Like, there was no thought behind it, except when he kind of got funny. Oh, there's Bray doing that senton. That's cool.
Yeah. That's just like a move that he continues to do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so Kozlov, and he's gone. So,
Yeah.
there it is. There's our thoughts on Kozlov. Jordan, if you want to cut that little snippet out and release it as its own episode. Royally Rumbled about Vladimir Kozlov, and it's 2 seconds long.
Yeah, I never gave a shit about Vladimir Kozlov before.
Well, because it was paper, and then it's over.
Thank you for listening to episode 40 of Royally Rumble.
Yeah, right?
So Punk is just sitting Indian style in the ring. And
He invented that.
yeah. R-Truth.
R-Truth.
But this is pre-crazy R-Truth. So he's just running out to get eliminated.
This is just filler R-Truth.
Yeah. This is like R-Truth tag team champion with Evan Bourne.
This is
Or
wow,
Kofi.
this is pre-Little Jimmy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because Little Jimmy didn't come up until right before the pipe bomb.
Yeah, because that was R-Truth was Cena's pay-per-view opponent right before that.
Capital Punishment.
So random.
Punk doing the Matt Turner knee in the corner. Matt Turner of Ring of Honor and the Northeast Pennsylvania Indies. He actually showed Punk that move legitimately. Punk actually trained Turner. So
To Matt Turner of Blue and Gold, correct?
yes, yeah.
I'm just making sure I got the right. Oh, wow. And there goes R-Truth.
Yeah, I'll actually be doing commentary this Saturday on one of their matches for
Blue and
Backbreakers
Gold
Entertainment.
is Matt Turner and Andy Header.
Yes.
Shout out. Shout out.
They have a podcast called Calling It in the Power Ring where they talk wrestling and comic books.
Oh, wow. It is the Great Khali at number 19 with Ranjan Singh dancing around him.
This was like Punjabi Playboy Calling.
Ugh. Now there's a character that you really push to the brink and then just completely let him fart the rest of his career out, dude.
Well, I mean, look at him. It's not like he's gonna main events like the Tokyo Dome or anything. His career was over in WWE.
Even Hogan main evented the Tokyo Dome, brother.
Oof.
But that was when Hulk Hogan wrestled, so.
Jesus. Khali is so sloppy and slow. Could you
And
imagine
there
him coming
goes-
back now?
That would be huge.
Well, remember that time he showed up and helped Jinder Mahal retain the title?
Yes.
That was awesome. I called that. I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if Great Khali...
Yeah,
like,
no, you totally said it sarcasm.
Oh, yeah, it was a complete
They're going to do something stupid like... You said Khali's going to run in, and then we laughed because you said run.
So Khali eliminated Bray Wyatt, Husky Harris. And now... Oh.
And here comes Mason Ryan,
Yeah,
the other heater.
the other equalizer.
Not Batista.
He's gonna hit a Batista bomb and scream, "No, I'm Batista."
They should. Why did they just play that up?
He should do that on the Indies.
Yeah, he should just be not Batista on the Indies. It's technically not copyright infringement if you are doing a parody.
Yeah.
Like when Nathan Fielder from Nathan For You did Dumb Starbucks. he only got shut down because he didn't have a food license. He could have legitimately continued to do not Dumb Starbucks if he had a food license.
That's great.
Sell all of their stuff, everything that they make, and just put the word dumb in front of it, and he could have made him all the money he wanted to if he had a food license.
Speaking of selling, CM Punk is definitely selling right now. Mason Ryan picked him up, and he just had like this exhausted look on his face.
Mason Ryan just dumped Khali over the top rope, and that was kind of it.
Yeah. Now, could you imagine if Punk didn't do the pipe bomb and didn't get like white hot at that time? And they ended his WWE, like he didn't re-sign, and he ended his WWE career doing this.
There would have been nowhere for him to go.
Oh, Booker T.
Oh, there's the first surprise.
This was right after he came back from TNA too.
Mm-hmm.
So like this was a straight up surprise.
I think yeah, this is definitely not one that was announced. The crowd is going absolutely fucking berserk.
Yeah.
But it didn't because most of the time the surprise entrants just do this and they go back to whatever they were doing. I think Booker T stayed signed, and didn't he work a program with Cody for the Intercontinental title?
He did. Yeah, that was a wild time. That was like Booker T's last run though.
That scissor kick.
He looks great too.
Yeah, and McGillicuddy's just watching him in the corner until it was his turn. Jesus Christ. He was literally standing there as Booker T was setting up for the scissor kick and didn't do anything to help his partner. He got up for the bookend, though, so there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's time for a spinneroonie, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I was such a huge Booker mark. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Booker.
I'm a big WCW guy, so that's why.
I enjoyed Booker in like 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
When he
first came over from WCW, I was huge into Booker T.
Oh man, that was a really sloppy exchange between Booker and Punk, and there
goes Booker.
That's where the GIF. That's where the GIF came from.
There are so many moments in my life where I discover where a GIF originated, and I yell, "There's the GIF."
Dude, I think I do the same thing.
Like, I'll be watching The Office. Like, when I did my first run-through of The Office, I was like, oh, there's that GIF!
Yeah, wrestling is kind of the same way. Like, if I'll watch, like, a retro thing, I'll be like, oh my God, that makes so much sense.
That was the surprise Booker face. That was awesome. Oh, no.
And R.I.P. the Nexus.
Yeah, here comes Super Cena.
Before the rest of the core even comes out. That's why they had to have that whole thing.
Cena's just going to bury the rest of them. Now, is this during Punk and Cena? Like, this is... or is this what sets that off?
I think this might be, like, the catalyst of it. Or no.
Because I know Cena doesn't like the Nexus because of the original Nexus.
Here, I remember. Cena was feuding with the Nexus at the time, and then they announced that they had a new leader, and then CM Punk showed up. And so Cena was feuding with Punk around this time. So they were doing a program. So that's why Super Cena's in to
Because this is pure Super Cena.
Yeah. Yeah, Mason
His
Ryan's
purple
gone.
shirt, like...
The hustle, loyalty, respect.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he just eliminated Otunga and McGillicuddy. And now it's just Punk and Cena. So
Cena's huge here.
Punk's gone here. Oh, there's the Cena gif where he's like smiling and his face lowers into his face.
Yeah. Cena's huge here. Like built.
Yeah.
Like I know he's big, obviously. But this is like peak physical condition Cena.
Yeah.
He's massive. His fucking traps are huge.
Well, I remember there was a point maybe around 2012 or 13.
Also, big to point out, still jorts Cena.
Yeah. I'm a fan of the jorts for John Cena. It's weird to me when he wears like khakis or like the camo. Not a fan.
He could just wear trunks and nobody would care, but whatever.
This is light colored jorts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is before everybody realized dark wash makes you look skinny.
Maybe that's why it looks so big. It's the denim.
It's the denim. He's not boiling his denim, you know?
Oh,
You can make a fortune boiling denim.
Who's going to come out here?
They double downed. Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
Sorry, it's Hornswoggle. I'm sorry.
I was never a fan of Hornswoggle in the WWE.
The pop was insane. He's got his own merch. God damn it.
I just love that he's like an asshole in real life.
Is he?
Yeah. Dude, everyone says he was like the biggest bully backstage. Legitimately.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God.
Shit on
Look
him.
it up. Everyone. They're like, dude, Dylan's a fucking asshole.
Why didn't they just like put him in a backpack or something?
He constantly pulled ribs on people.
I don't think how the hell do I even say this? I don't think the novelty of midget wrestling, because that's what they call it. That's not what I call it. It never was something that I thought was even funny as a joke.
No. I don't even think getting drunk and going there. Oh, and Cena just eliminated Punk.
Wow. AA over the top rope, and Cena's out.
And that crowd just went.
Oh, Cena's not out. Cena knocked out Punk.
Yeah,
That's what I meant.
And
to
that
say.
crowd's like popping for him too.
Well, it's hometown Cena.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh, and of course he's gonna be like nice to Hornswoggle.
Of course, because he saved the cat from the tree.
Oh,
there.
I remember what happens here. Tyson Kidd comes out, and then Cena helps Hornswoggle beat him up, and then Hornswoggle hits an AA on him.
On Tyson Kidd? Oh, my God.
Wait for it. Yep.
Yeah, and like clockwork, here comes Tyson Kidd with that unfortunate hairstyle.
He had that hairstyle for a long time.
He really had it too long.
He dedicated it.
Why would you set this up?
So WWE won't do like women's wrestling, but they'll do spots like this, which is weird, right?
Yeah. And there's an AA to Tyson Kidd.
And now
here comes Hornswoggle to ask for his opportunity to do one.
This is when he still didn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't like talk.
And look at Kidd, the consummate professional. How did he even...
He had to sell for that.
I don't think I've ever said this before. I agree with heel Michael Cole. I've seen it all now. I have seen it all now. And we're at entry number 25 already.
Yeah, we're moving here. See, I just when I think of Hornswoggle now, I think of there's a GIF from WrestleMania. I think it was 2014 23 or 24, where it was JBL versus Finley in like a hardcore match.
Yeah.
And JBL just picked up a trash can and launched it out of the ring at Hornswoggle, and it took him completely out. Like, Hornswoggle went airborne because the garbage can hit him.
He's probably tired of Hornswoggle shitting in his bag. And so out came Heath Slater, and Hornswoggle just hit a Stone Cold Stunner on Heath Slater. And now Hornswoggle wants to do the 5-knuckle shuffle because apparently he's Eugene.
Oh, don't give anyone any ideas. That'll be a tag team.
And it would probably get over on the internet, and Otis could be their manager.
You just
Heavy Machinery gonna be in the Royal Rumble match.
Oh, and we hit a frog or like a toad,
a tadpole splash.
Yeah, tadpole splash.
And there goes Heath Slater on his head. Cena, just put him over the top. God damn it. Why are they like teamed up here?
Because Cena needs to work with Hornswoggle.
All right, in the middle of the match. Like, how do you even pitch this? I think we could set up some really interesting stuff if we have Cena work with Hornswoggle.
Like someone said it as a joke, and Vince was
down to the edge of his nose, and he leans forward and he goes, "You son of a bitch, I'm in."
Oh, here's Kofi in his Robin outfit.
Yeah, this is still Jamaican Kofi.
Yes.
When he rolls up in a Batman Prius, that's what he says.
So is Hornswoggle going to turn on Cena here?
I don't know. They're two baby faces. What does Hornswoggle do?
See? He's like, I don't want anyone to fight.
Off. Cena tells him to back off.
What if Kofi just like Trouble in Paradise Hornswoggle in the face?
I'm praying for it, actually.
Dude, could you imagine if Kofi eliminated Cena from this Rumble and how big of a pop and a moment that would have been for him?
There's still time for Kofi to get over, all right?
I'm just saying, because, like, this was after his whole thing with Orton.
Yeah. This is mid-card nightmare Kofi.
This is, like, tag team specialist Kofi.
He's just leaping over Cena. Cena went the wrong way on that back elbow.
Yep. This is Cena where he looks like he doesn't want to get hurt.
Yes. Protecting himself at all costs.
Yeah, like he's not...
Oof. Fired out of the corner, but huge.
Ooh,
oh, boy.
The all-American Jack Swagger. Why does his wrist tape look so weird?
Is it nude?
Yeah. Oh, it's like gold.
Nude wrist. Yeah.
Those are like the wrist wraps.
Oh, man. Dude,
why wouldn't he go after Hornswoggle right there?
Because what is logic?
Like, just go pick him up and launch him.
I mean, he looks so much better now. Swagger?
Oh, yeah.
As Jake Hager, himself. Jack Swagger is just a character that they didn't put any thought into. Because, like, what even is it? He's just a really good collegiate athlete. Okay.
Yeah, he's like a cocky collegiate wrestler.
Okay, great. That doesn't... What is that going to get you?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't sell any merch before he had...
The We the People?
We the People.
Yeah. But that got over huge.
It did, and then, but it's stupid, shitty, creative.
Even though when I was at WrestleMania 29, everyone stood there with their hand over their heart and...
Oh, yeah. It was huge.
Chanted, We the People, because it was great. But it's fine. Let's just bury it.
Hornswoggle's doing the ropes like Ultimate Warrior. Yeah. Oh, my God. Swagger was just not a guy that I ever got into because it's just his presentation was so bad.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
It's
King Sheamus.
It's crazy because you could watch a clip from this and then you could watch a clip from now.
From Friday.
And you can't really tell
Looks
the
exactly
difference
the same,
aside
dude.
from like his big beard.
And also he's I think he's a little bit more lean. He's a little more built out now.
Yeah. Yeah, Sheamus definitely is one of those guys who he like started off super hot and then fell to like the middle of nowhere on the card. And then
The color of his skin made my eyes adjust to the light in my basement. Just saying. No bullshit.
but like
My
I'm just
contacts,
saying
like my eyes watered.
but I'm just saying like Sheamus is a guy who went on to do like nothing, and then from just putting in work with Cesaro became like super duper relevant again.
Yep. I love that they reverted back to the character.
Yeah. It's definitely great.
Hornswoggle just hit a Orange Cassidy super kick on Sheamus' shin. And Cena saving Hornswoggle again.
Yeah, right?
Dude. Swagger takes out Cena because heel. Oh my god.
Rope kick, and
Sheamus
Hornswoggle's
with a
finally
huge
gone.
rope kick. And I'm suddenly rooting for Sheamus in 2011, which is not something that I did at all. That was funny.
Oh,
Nice.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. Oh, that's interesting.
What?
That mask design almost looks like the one he returned with on that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, that was cool.
Even the pants.
That was cool. He like slid into the ring, and then Swagger went to pick him up for a gut wrench.
And Mysterio's flying around.
See, it's great because
He's even hitting Cena.
It's great because Ray really knows how to work.
Yeah.
And so, like, him being in the Rumble match, he knows how to put together
Oh my
a
god.
spot. But, like, just like that, it goes back to Michael McGillicuddy standing there while Booker T bounced off the ropes. So
Yeah. Ray set up to do
The
the
619.
619 on
Swagger.
And Sheamus cut him off with a brutal clothesline.
Trouble in
And
Paradise.
Kofi with a Trouble in Paradise. Awesome. And Swagger with a huge amateur suplex.
Whoa.
Nice.
I thought that was a mistake for a hot second.
Nope. He never touched.
Oof.
619.
He hit
and
him right
Swagger's
in the
out.
face, too.
Awesome. Goddamn, dude. Mysterio's on my personal Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
I love Rey Mysterio so much.
Number
Like I said
30.
earlier, big WCW guy, so that's why. And Wade Barrett is number 30 in the 40-man Rumble, so 10 men left. Now we're going to get the stupid core coming out.
Yeah, aren't you glad that they saved this?
Yeah, absolutely. What a great angle.
Sheamus just looks like he doesn't want to be there.
I have to put this guy over.
Literally.
Like, I mean, there was a point, and it was before Bad News Barrett, okay, that I wanted to see Wade Barrett be successful.
Me too.
I thought he was very interesting. I like his size, and he's got all the charisma you need.
Yeah, he had a cool finisher. The Wasteland was cool.
I thought the Wasteland was cool.
And then he started
and
doing
then when he
the
added
elbow.
the bullhammer,
Yeah.
I loved that. But for whatever reason, they always made him the leader of some shitty group.
Yeah, like they could have just, I don't know, just.
And by the time he was Bad News Barrett, like
It was
that's
over.
not a wrestling thing. He's got segments on the show, but he's not part of the wrestling.
Yeah.
Doing Bad News Barrett.
I mean, there was a point there where he went on his own, and I'm pretty sure he was feuding with Randy Orton on SmackDown, if I remember correctly. Like, Orton was a face.
Nice. Ziggler wrestled earlier and lost to Edge And he's number 31 here.
40-man Rumble. They got to fill out those spots.
Yeah. And before that, Kofi stomped a mud hole through Wade Barrett in the corner. Stinger splash.
No, I thought it was interesting because the cameraman just he just said something to Ray.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what.
That's always stuff that I watch for now, but when I was watching this then, definitely not looking for that.
Yeah, like him and the cameraman are just having a conversation.
Yeah. Ray's just kind of looking for a spot. There you go. He jumped in on trying to get Barrett out. That makes sense. I hate when it's one of my biggest pet peeves. We talked about it in the Q&A episode. People standing around for spots.
Yep.
I just don't understand. If you're in a Rumble match, just sell something.
Yeah.
Like what don't you get about that? You know what I mean? And Rey Mysterio just saved John Cena from being eliminated, which doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
Other than babyface.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going what do we got here? We got 6 people in the ring now, and we're adding a 7th right now. Mysterio's working on Dolph in the corner.
Oh shit. It's Diesel.
Kevin
Nash, man.
Yep.
This was a cool moment.
Because
it was like his return.
Yep.
He was with TNA right before this too. I remember him complaining about having to dye his hair because Vince wouldn't let him just be gray.
Yep. They want to see Diesel. That's awesome. He looks pretty good here.
Yeah.
But like when I saw that picture of his
his knees,
his legs that he shit, yeah. I feel bad that he's doing this. I'm so glad that he got that knee replacement and he's healthy now.
Yeah, me too.
He looks great. He could do this year and it'd be awesome because he'd actually be able to do it.
Well, I don't know.
He can't move.
I don't know if he'd want to do it though.
I don't know if he'd want to do it, but he can't move. He can't even.
Yeah, he's struggling.
Barrett's kicking at his legs and he can't sell because he's holding Ray on his shoulders.
Yeah.
And it's also interesting that Ray and Kevin Nash are in the same ring because Nash is the guy who took his mask in WCW.
Oh, that's true.
I will never forget that. I will never forget watching that because I think I cried. I don't remember specifically, but I think I cried.
I've never seen it, so.
Oh, my God.
I was never a WCW guy.
No, I know, but it's just that whole story was insane.
Oh, shit.
And here comes Drew McIntyre. Look at this tiny, wiry, spry little boy.
They just put out a little mini doc thing on him on the network where he just kind of goes through like memorable matches and he talks about his career and stuff. But it's interesting because him and Sheamus and Wade Barrett are all best friends. So that's cool to like see them together in this.
Dude, he looks like he's so much taller now.
He's not, which is crazy.
I know, but he's
just
see
wide.
how small he is? Like when I saw him when he came back to NXT, I was like, that's Drew McIntyre.
Completely reinvigorated his career.
I know, he just looks like he's taller now. And Ray just hit a 619 on Nash. Barrett launched Ray into the ropes and he fucking hit a 619. Oh my God, I just keep thinking about Nash's right knee.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm watching him like walk around and it's crazy like
he can't.
It's crazy like knowing that now and watching this.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this and you're not watching, definitely go back and watch and just see how Kevin Nash moves in this match.
He has to he's favoring it the entire time.
Yeah,
and he's completely healthy.
He's holding onto the ropes.
Yeah.
And this was before he came back to like work with Triple H too. That happened at the end of the year.
Oh, okay. I was like, Miz is in it? He's the champ. It's Alex Riley. There's a name.
Yeah.
A-Ry. And Cole has come unglued.
Because Cole was like
heel Michael. Oh my God. Cena just paintbrushed him. Holy shit.
Oh, Kevin Nash is out.
And Nash is out. He didn't tear his quad, everybody. Hold your jokes. But his knees, dude, I just feel terror. And it's probably why he tore his quad.
Yeah.
Because he was protecting his knee, and you're not supposed to move that way. I really liked Alex Riley right before he left.
Me too. When he was doing commentary on NXT, that was a lot of fun. And then
like when his hair was super
yep,
long.
He had the beard.
And he was just like super over it, Alex Riley. Like he'd seen the top and then he fell to the bottom. And they really could have built on that, but I think he didn't. I don't think he wanted to resign.
No, he didn't.
I don't think he wrestles anymore.
But he had a really fun program in NXT with Kevin Owens. There are a couple really fun Kevin Owens A-Rai matches on NXT there when Owens was the champ. Oh, Big Show.
And, of course, it's the end of the Rumble, so here comes Big Show.
Let's put this in perspective, all right? It's 35. We still got 5 more. They're not going to put Big Show in at number 1.
Yeah, I know. God damn it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow. That's a cool moment. Nash and Show cross paths on the ramp.
How come that's not
they just look at each other.
More popularized that happened? See, there's more than fucking...
Yeah, but he's next to Frank the Clown.
Yes, but he's a different person. I was like, that's not Frank.
Yeah, but he's with Frank.
Yes, but he's also dressed as a clown. There's another person.
Yeah, but there's not 2 separate groups of
No,
people
but I knew it was not Frank the Clown.
But you didn't say he was party with Frank the Clown.
Let's just assume that all the clowns travel together, all right?
Yeah, they have cars for that, Jordan.
Fits 35 people comfortably.
Of course.
Big Show looks super out of shape.
The first of probably 1,000 choke slams in this match.
But like honestly, Big Show looks super out of shape here.
No, he is. This is before he got abs.
Well, yeah,
and
but
he launched Ziggler off the top rope.
He went through like peaks and valleys where like there'd be times where he'd be super in shape, and then there'd be times like this where he'd just be like his gut hanging out and he can't really move.
Well, that's what this is. He's real big.
It's interesting that
is this Ezekiel Jackson?
Yep.
It's
Big Rick.
I like that he didn't come out to the core music. He came out to his own music.
Well, because he had like the Brawl for All theme.
He just clipped Big Show's knee.
Classic big man move.
Yeah.
And there goes Big Show.
Now, see, Ezekiel Jackson, if he had a mouthpiece, would have been a pretty interesting character.
He did have a mouthpiece on ECW.
Before this, right?
Yeah, when he debuted, I'm pretty sure they debuted him with Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Okay, that makes sense.
But it was such a weird fit. And then when Ezekiel Jackson like broke away from the core and won the Intercontinental title, I thought that was gonna like be big for him, but he never did. Wasn't he
with Kendrick?
Oh yeah, that's what happened at first. He debuted as Brian Kendrick's heater.
Yeah.
Huh. I forgot all about that, dude.
All I remember is Ezekiel Jackson and then this little man in his fabulous coat next to him.
And he's just like dancing around.
Yeah. And Zeke's just standing there. What did they call him in Lucha Underground?
Slick Rick or something like that, or Big Rick.
Big Rick, that was it. And then he was like...
He had like an eye patch and a cigar.
Yeah. Santino, I forgot what they were setting up here. Yep, here's Santino Marella, and he's charging to the ring.
Right to Sheamus, man. Which is like...
He was down.
A bold move.
That's great. Uh-oh. He's hitting Zeke.
Look at Zeke's traps.
Zeke is scary big.
Ooh, brogue kick.
Oh, there was a...
That was a disgusting brogue kick. Santino rolled under
he rolled
the
out
bottom.
Underneath the ropes. Remember that. That's a secret that's
Cena's
going to
just
come back
talking
later.
to Mike Chioda on the outside.
Yep.
Nobody's
What are
attacking
you doing
him.
later?
He's just
Mike
like,
Chioda's like, where's a good place to get pizza around here? And Cena's like, oh, I know of a few spots. I can tell you when we get out of here. Oh, yeah. We'll kiss the wife and kids for me, and I'll take pictures with them after the show. Oh, yeah, I got to get up. I got to get Zeke out of here.
so everyone from the core has entered by this point.
It's just Zeke and
Barrett
left. So we got Kofi and Barrett working in one corner. You got Ray working on Sheamus. And you got Zeke and Cena, and Morella came out and is under the ring.
Now it's interesting because Wade Barrett was gonna do Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
And then that just kind of fell through the cracks, so that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, Alberto Del Rio
man.
at 38. Dude, I love that they gave him the cars.
It only counts if Rodriguez introduces him.
I love the car gimmick.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, here he is.
It's amazing that he was hired as like a wrestler and they just made him like a ring announcer. Like, how pissed would you be in that situation? Like, yeah, you're going to get TV time, but you're not going to wrestle. You're just a character.
Not only does he get TV time, he's got a microphone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how mad could you be?
Yeah.
Dude.
But it basically, like, kills your like, upside when
Eventually
you leave.
they had him wrestling in NXT, though, right? He was wearing a mask in NXT.
Oh,
and he was on
he?
TV as yeah.
I know he had a couple matches, like, as himself on, like, SmackDown or whatever, but...
Yeah, no, but he was wearing a mask in NXT.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I did not know that.
I think it's later than this. It's after they reunite him with Del Rio and then separate them again.
Del Rio just, like, came out and he's just, like, hanging out. He didn't even get into the ring yet. And now the next person's coming out already. His entrance was so long. Oh, it's Randy Orton.
Yeah, so full disclosure, at this time, I was a huge Del Rio mark.
You were?
Huge.
I objectively was not.
Unbelievably big fan.
I couldn't stand him. Just never liked the gimmick, really.
My favorite thing is the fact that he thinks he's a face and he's in like a different company, you know?
Yeah.
So he's like, they're billing him from Mexico as this like aristocrat who has all this money, and as Orton eliminates Kofi and then Sheamus back to back. So I just loved that he was like playing oblivious.
But he wasn't.
He just thought everybody liked him.
But he wasn't.
And that was my
though.
favorite part.
He was like an asshole. He had the whole
no,
thing
I know,
with Rey
but
Mysterio.
he didn't think he was an asshole. He just thought he was like that guy. He just thought everybody was supposed to like him. Was the character.
Now this is interesting.
The character just, yeah.
Sorry.
You know what I wish they had Randy Orton and John Cena at WrestleMania. That'd be a huge match.
It's weird that has never happened.
And Kane.
Oh, it's pre-bulbous mask-nosed Kane.
Yeah, well, this is still good. Still good Kane. Still perfectly good Kane. But yeah, I just thought Del Rio's character was so funny. And I really liked the cross arm breaker as a finish. So I was all about Del Rio. I loved his entrance with the cars. I loved the fact that he had his own ring announcer. All of the things that they thought were cool that would get over with somebody it was me. It was just all me.
I just never thought he was as good as people made him seem.
Now, see, they talked about his, or I shouldn't say they. JBL talked about his pedigree on SmackDown. I didn't know anything about him. I at all, other than what they told me. Because, like I said, at this point, this is before I was considering the business in any other way than just watching these guys fight each other.
Yeah. You weren't like watching it critically. And there goes Ezekiel
I wasn't
Jackson.
watching it critically at all.
It's interesting that Wade Barrett and Del Rio were in the ring with Cena, Kane, Orton, and Mysterio.
Yeah.
It's
They really had a lot of stock in Wade Barrett. They just never
pulled the trigger.
It just never came together. Even when he was like champ.
Yeah. But like at that time, nobody gave a shit about the Intercontinental title. I mean, I don't give a shit about
TLC match that he had, or was it just a chairs match they had with Cena? Was it a full TLC match that he had with Cena, or was it just chairs?
I want to say a full TLC match.
Ooh. Mysterio with his patented get the big guy over the top rope deal. And there goes Mysterio. Oh.
Wade Barrett eliminated Diesel and Mysterio.
Yeah. We're down to our alleged final four of Cena, Del Rio, Orton, and Barrett.
Well, no, because there's still...
I said alleged final four. Remember, Santino is still laying underneath the ring.
Yeah, but there's still... Kane wasn't 40, right?
Yeah, Kane was 40.
Wait,
this is
legitimately?
Yeah.
I could have sworn he was 39. I just wasn't paying
Kane was
attention
40.
to the number then.
Del Rio was 38. Orton was 39. Kane was 40.
Okay. What a weird spot to put Kane in. Was that like a return? Was he like injured or something?
No. He's just Kane entering at 40. And Cena's firing back up. The best part about Del Rio's ring announcer, what was his name?
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Ricardo Rodriguez. I couldn't remember the first name for the life of me. Spanish people were like, that's the worst Spanish we've ever heard. They're like, he's literally just speaking nonsense. I remember watching YouTube videos of somebody trying to translate what he's saying, and they're like, even if he has an accent or some dialect, it's still the worst Spanish I've ever heard. Vamos y caballeros.
So,
dude, I love that. Fuck.
So there's like a lot of focus right now on Orton and Cena.
Yeah, of course.
It's just like super interesting to me that they weren't feuding at the time, but they've had history. So like, but the focus just keeps coming back to them. That was like the second or third time that they just had a stare down.
That it was just the two of them. Yeah. Also, Del Rio did those kicks, and he did the that enziguri when they're on the top rope. I like that.
See,
he just his moveset is like one of my favorites. I just also want to be clear. Guy's a piece of shit. Like, I don't have any love for him now at all. Total garbage. I just, at the time, before all of his, like the truths about him were apparent, I fucking loved the guy.
See, I've got an eye for talent.
I love his moveset. You can't deny that he was charismatic,
sure.
Right? And why did Alex Riley come back? So Miz can dump Cena over the top rope. Interesting. Very interesting.
It's almost like they were setting up for a match.
No, I know. That's a clever way to do that.
How smart is our champ, Michael Cole says.
Michael Cole praying at the altar of Miz. Cena's mad.
Well, yeah, it's Super Cena.
Oh, he's going right over to... He put Michael Cole on notice. And the alleged last three are in the ring.
See, I wish they didn't do the whole, like, let's team up on Orton thing. because the match would have been way more interesting if they just all three of them fought each other.
Yeah. But they're looking at it as they're new here and Orton's been here. And Orton also won a Rumble, right? At this point. So he's the biggest threat.
For some reason, that bottom rope looks super loose to me. Yeah, I've been noticing it all match, and it's been bothering me. So we really didn't have surprises in this Rumble.
No, it was just Booker T and Diesel.
And yeah.
And that weird, awkward start-stop with the Core and the new Nexus.
Oh, and Hornswoggle was, I guess, a special attraction or whatever.
Who was?
Hornswoggle.
Well, okay. We could have just forgot about that. The Viper's coiled.
And there goes Wade
Wow,
Barrett.
really?
Wow, the bell rang and
They
everything.
even rang the bell.
Oh, and there's Santino about to fucking pop up.
Wow.
Dude, I remember watching this, and I remember Santino coming in, and I popped so hard for it. I was there for it because.
But that's the moment they were trying to deliberately creating, is that you don't like Del Rio, and you're like, oh, god damn it. But fan favorite Santino slides into the ring all dazed still. And everybody's going ape shit. They're like, Santino's going to WrestleMania.
Everyone wants him to hit the Cobra.
Hell yeah. He locks it in.
The look on his face.
He's so over. He's doing the trumpet thing. Oh my god. This is hysterical. He pointed at the fucking sign.
Could you imagine Santino goes to WrestleMania to wrestle The Miz? And then The Rock comes out and like
and then Del
they
Rio
set up for once in a
up.
lifetime Santino versus The Rock at WrestleMania.
One Cobra, one eyebrow. Alberto Del Rio. Man.
2011 Royal Rumble winner.
Dude, I was going nuts.
I was not a fan. Not a fan.
Oh, man. Cena fan is in the Surrender Cobra.
It just it felt super unearned to me at this point for him.
Well, because he's fresh right now, right?
I think he debuted this past year. I'm pretty sure he debuted in 2010.
Because I know that they ran vignettes for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like Razor Ramon style vignettes of him just sitting in a car or sitting in a cafe or something like that. And he's just
or at his estate.
Yeah, his estate. goddamn, dude.
Even when he came back,
he does the Mexican thing. He does the thing with with his hands.
Oh, that's a Mexican thing?
No. Like Bret Hart does the thing.
Oh, gotcha. Del Rio does the Mexican thing.
Bret Hart does the thing with his hands, but Del Rio does the thing where he just lifts them up a little bit.
But even when Del Rio came back in 2014, I think it was.
Oh, was this before League of Nations?
Yeah.
Dude, okay. When he came back and answered the U.S. Open Challenge against Cena and took the United States Championship, it was so unexpected.
Yeah, I was all about it. I was like, okay, he's got a fresh start here. He's the champ. He looks great because
he did.
He legitimately looked a million times better. And he had a viciousness to him that he didn't have before. I thought that would have been his moment, but I guess whatever happened, how he got that clause in his contract where he could just ask for his release, if he wasn't
Yeah.
happy. But, like, I don't know. Just not a fan of Del Rio.
Well, he went on to go to WrestleMania and face the World Heavyweight Champion Edge.
In Edge's
and
retirement.
lose, and then Edge retired the next day, right?
It was like a week later.
It was like the next SmackDown.
Yeah, it was like a week after, like, WrestleMania week.
Interesting. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, a nice little trip down memory lane. A lot of stuff.
It's interesting. Cody is on the... Cody wasn't in the match.
No.
He probably had a match earlier
I'm
that
pretty
night,
sure
though.
he was IC champ at the time.
Yeah. He had a match earlier that night, but he did not. He was not in the Rumble match. I just saw his face on the poster, and I was like, wait a minute. Cody, what is that guy ever going to do, you know?
Well, overall thoughts.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
So, overall thoughts on the Rumble match.
I mean, I don't know why they felt the need to make it a 40. Like, after watching it, like, what was the point?
It's just the biggest Rumble in history. Maybe, I don't know if the card was, like, as big at the time. Like, maybe they didn't.
No, I mean, the show was only 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, which is unheard of now.
And the Rumble started an hour 25 into it. So
I just think, like, they just probably didn't have the roster. Which makes you think why they don't do something like that now. But then I guess...
Well, they do with the Greatest Royal Rumble, Jordan.
Fair
enough. But at least we have a women's Rumble to look forward to as well.
That's true.
I mean, there were only 5 girls on the roster here, so would have been real short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so excited for Royal Rumble 2020. Starting off the decade hot with this revisit series. If there's a specific match that you want to get our thoughts on and you want us to revisit it, hit us up on Twitter. Let us know on Facebook. Comment on Instagram or send us a DM or something. Let us know.
Just talk to us, please. We're so lonely.
You can find us at Royally Rumbled at all 3 of those.
And then if you wanted to follow us individually, I am on Instagram and Twitter at Yesball.
And I am on Instagram and Twitter at JL24FPS.
And if you're interested in comics and movies and reviews of the like, you can follow our other podcast. We have another podcast. Are we insane? Called Pop Cannon with a K.
Yeah, so be sure to follow us over there. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform because we're available on a whole bunch. Enjoy the 2020 Royal Rumble. Maybe you'll even get a review from us.
Ooh!
We'll see. We'll see how the schedule lines up. But yeah, as always, for Royally Rumbled, my name is Jordan.
And I am Robert.
Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you again next time.